Welcome to my walking tour of Deck 15 of Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas, currently the world's largest cruise ship. With such a large ship, with so many things to do and see, it pays to know the layout and where things are on the ship before you board. This walking tour will show you the solarium, the pools, the bars, the buffet, a great outdoor area, and so much more. From the most forward part of Deck 15 all the way to the furthest aft reach. So let's get started. You're watching Cruising with Dee. We are going to start here with the solarium, which is the adults-only part of the ship. Here you are looking at the wings of the solarium. There are two wings on either side, so you can go outside and you get a beautiful outdoor view. You can feel the wind, and it's without being enclosed. The solarium is an enclosed area, so rain or shine, it's wonderful. There are lots and lots of loungers at the solarium, and as mentioned, adults only, which means 18 and over only in this area. You can see that there are whirlpools here. There are two of them on either side, and that it is a multi-level area. So you come in on 15 and there are steps down into some little sunning areas and to those two wings on the side. Again, you can see from here how many loungers there are. I had no trouble on this particular trip getting a lounger at any time I wanted one. Couldn't always get a sea view, but loungers were plentiful. There are some little whimsical art pieces like this giant grass gorilla. There's a bar here, and you can get drink service all throughout the solarium. There are multiple clamshell type chairs. It's just a very, very nice place to spend a day, especially in the sun. Also, as I mentioned, very enjoyable in the rain as well. Over on this side, you can see the entrance to the Solarium Bistro. It is a place to get meals, buffet, but much smaller than the Windjammer. Perhaps the food is a little bit healthier. Over there to the left, you can see where you can get towels. This was on a port day, late in the day, and so you can see it's not very crowded, and some of the services were not available at this time. Okay, and that is the solarium. Now we are going out to the rest of the deck on 15. Before we do that, however, I'm going to take you to show you where the forward elevators are and how you access this deck. Right here by this mural. Your stairs, which I found wonderful for getting around if I'm only going 3 or 4 floors. And here is your forward bank of elevators. And here again, the Solarium Bistro. On all of the floors, you had these electronic boards that would give you your location, the weather, and other important information. Okay, back outside to where we had come from, and we are going to now go forward. Over here, you're going to see to the right one of my favorite bars on the ship, because it is located right where you, again, can enjoy the ocean. And so this bar here is just a great place to sit and relax. Very crowded most of the time because of the wonderful views. You can see on the left-hand side, you have your male restroom. Okay, so if we went to the right, we were going to hit some slides and some of the children's area, but we're going to go across here. So basically what we're doing is we are going in front of the elevators, the bank that we were just in, coming out the other side, and that takes you right here to this area. So you can see down here on level 8 is Central Park, and that divides the ship up to some extent. So there's going to be a right and a left. Over here, you can see the Perfect Storm, the slides. There's a blue and a yellow slide. You access it from these stairs right there if you want to take a go on those. So coming around Central Park here, and as you can see, like I said, divides the ship. You can see the Central Park balconies on either side of Central Park. So when you come up, there are several floors, such as Central Park on 8 and 15, where you can traverse the entire ship easily. Here is another one of the slides, this red one above here, water slide. And now you can see again more of the lounging areas, and now we're out on the, obviously we're out on the open deck. Here are one of 3 pools that are on these outside 15 decks, I guess, because they're split. I guess it's one deck. And over here is one of the favorites. This one is an all ages pool. You can see that you have loungers right in the water, and it's just a really always crowded, nice place to hang out. You can see there's a gentleman taking drink orders right there. Now we're gonna go around. There's also chairs sitting around, I guess if you wanted to just sip a drink or look at the goings on. There again, you can see our Perfect Storm slides coming around once again, to orient you right where we had started, where Central Park is by the elevators. Now we're gonna go around and see the other side of a Perfect Storm and of Central Park. Okay, so we have come around, and you can see again tons, I know this is a port day, but still tons of places to sit, lots of loungers in this area as long as you don't need to be right by the pool. And this is the children's splash pad area. So this is all arranged for the kids. Lots of places for parents to hang out and watch their children while they play in the water. You get another view of the Perfect Storm slides right in back of us. Again, lots and lots of places to be in the sun. Very whimsical. It's your baby splash area. Over here you can see the kids splash area. Great family that I was on a tour with yesterday. Okay, just coming around the other side of the kids splash area. It's a great big area, lots and lots of, I find it's very nice that it's on kind of the main pool deck area. Sometimes on the Carnival ships, you're up a level so everybody can kind of sun out together. Here's where you get your towels. Over here you can get some like splash wings for the children. And here's one of my favorite bars up on the pool deck, the Lime and Coconut. They have several signature drinks here. I enjoyed this area, just really wonderful drinks. I love their signature lime and coconut drink that comes in this little souvenir cup. Further down from the lime and coconut, we come to another one of our all ages pool. And this one, currently, I guess they're cleaning it, but generally there's water around those lounge chairs. So the lounge chairs are in the pool. And you have a deeper area, lots of places again where you can just enjoy a lovely cruise day by the pool. More loungers. You can see from here and from I believe all 4 of the pool areas, you can see the giant electronic screen with your usual announcements. Over up there is a balcony where they use when they're doing sail away parties for the cruise director and squad. Over here on this side, again, by this bank of elevators, you have your male and female restrooms on either side. Now here we are all the way on the other side of Central Park. That way goes to the Windjammer Buffet. And here are your rear elevators. Here you can also see everywhere there are these little ship models and different things that will help you find your way around this massive ship. You're on the other side of Central Park here. You can see that as I had mentioned. We're going to go across here to look at one last pool. And here is another pool for all ages with Royal Caribbean's classic loungers lining the pool. So it's a big ship and there are a lot of pools. And as mentioned, there is your female restroom. Okay, back around. Now we are going to go past the elevator bank and we are going to go from here to your Windjammer Cafe. That is your classic buffet for a cruise ship. It is the largest food venue besides the main dining room on the ship. All right, here's the entrance right past the elevator bank that is in the rear. Now, it is actually closing. It's about 2:45, 3 o'clock, but they're going to let me through here so I can at least show you the layout of the buffet. So basically the rest of the back of the ship, except for one little secret area I'm going to show you right after, is the buffet. There's plenty of places for hand washing, good hand washing stations. And then there's a bar and coffee here where you can get your espresso coffees as well as alcoholic drinks. There are 2 of those, and there are kind of 2 of every type of station back here. As mentioned, it's a big ship. There are 6,000 people to feed. So there are lots and lots of places to get your food and places to sit. However, at peak times, if you look at my vlogs from the ship, you will see that this area gets very, very busy during peak breakfast and lunch times. Here now, you're looking down at deck 6, where the boardwalk is, which is the other area opened up to the sky from a lower deck on Wonder of the Seas. Again, just showing you all of your different stations for food. This is not a look at the food of the buffet, but the layout, since we are looking at deck 15 with this little walking tour. Unlike on Carnival ships, there's not a large outdoor eating area, and there aren't even that many seats that are by the ocean for an ocean view. I mean, there are some, so they also have these seats that line the boardwalk area, which gives you a little bit of outdoor light while you are having your meal. Over here is one of the drink stations. They have juices and they have teas, coffee, and over here are your freestyle soda machines for all of your Coke products. So that is it. Now I'm going to take you back here. You can access this without taking stairs or an elevator from deck 15, although we're actually going up to 16 at the rear of the ship. But this is an area of the ship I had wished I had found sooner, and I am showing it to you so you don't have to wait until your 3rd or 4th day on the ship to find this great outdoor area where you can look at sailaways or have a drink or just enjoy ocean views. So basically there's a little kids play area out here, and you're going to go straight up this ramp. And already you can see it's just so beautiful. The day I filmed this, we were in St. Martin, and the views off the back of the ship were absolutely spectacular. Okay, and as you're coming around the corner here, you can see the entrance, that giant piranha head, I think, which is the entrance to the ultimate abyss, which takes you from 15 all the way down to 6 on a non-water slide, but a slide. And here are sitting areas back here. There are places to sit over here in these sort of like tall Adirondack chairs right on the rail so you can see the view. You've got your bar back here, so there's bar service. Just a really, really nice area that is not as obvious as some of the other areas on the ship. Coming around the bar, you have another seating area where you can sit around little tables or right up on the rail again. And in this corner here is the FlowRider, which is an opportunity to surf on these little artificial waves. One of the many, many activities that this ship has for kids, younger people, people of all ages. One of the great things about the area up here is that there are very low wind barriers, and so for sail away, etc., which is what these people are waiting for, you can get right up to the ocean and the views. And this area is absolutely beautiful, all lit up at night as well. That concludes the tour of Deck 15. So much to take in on just this deck. One quick note, the Mason Jar restaurant is by the elevators near the Windjammer. I did not show it on this walking tour, but you should know it does have floor-to-ceiling windows with great views of the ocean. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and remember to hit the notification bell so you will know when all of my new videos are up. Don't miss my 3-part video series on what my entire Wonder of the Seas cruise was like, and my upcoming walking tours of Central Park, the Promenade, and the Boardwalk. Thank you for joining me. You've been watching Cruising with Dee.